Edward, what are you doing awake by this time? Shouldn't you be asleep?
I can't sleep, my love. I've just been thinking over on what the doctor said yesterday to us. I can't still believe it.
Come on, Edward. You're not serious right now.
I am. The fact that I'm going to be a father makes me really excited, believe me, Diane. All I've been dreaming of since last night is me, you and our son.
What if we have a daughter? You know we don't know if the baby is a boy or a girl.
I will love her so much and adore her as much as I will adore you.
Aww. Thank you so much, baby.
I want to also apologize on how I treated you back then. Diane, I'm truly sorry.
Edward, stop apologizing. How many times do you want to keep saying you're sorry?
I have to apologize, Diane. I was wrong with the way I treated you. I know that I didn't want to marry you at first, but I suggested I shouldn't have neglected you all those while. I pushed you outside and still blamed you for all.
I was also wrong to have done what I did, Edward, and I'm truly sorry.
You are not the one apologizing, Diane. I am the one. I promise that I will be a better man for you and our child. Every day I will love and adore you.
I will also be a better woman for you, Edward. I won't do anything that will put our marriage at a bad point again.
With all that has been said, let me go and get breakfast for you.
For me, darling, it's just past 6 a.m.
I know my babies are hungry inside your stomach. I don't want them starving, so I need to make sure you eat on time.
That's not necessary. Edward, I'm not yet hungry.
I hear our babies crying, Diane. Let me go and make breakfast. What would you like to eat?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
I was looking for you all around the house, my love.
Good morning, my love. I'm sorry I didn't come to the room last night.
You mean Junior has already started taking my bed and my lover all away from me in just few days? Come on, Junior.
Junior needs mommy more than daddy needs mommy.
This isn't fair to me, Isabel. I didn't know this is what you two were planning for me.
Oh, daddy, don't tell me you are jealous of me and mommy.
I'm jealous. I don't want to share my mom with anyone except you, of course.
Baby, you're funny. Well, don't worry. Soon, I'll find a balance and we'll all sleep together. But for now, I want to stay here with him in his room.
You can move him over to our room, my love. That way, I'll always have you two by my side.
He cries all night for milk. And you'll not have a good night rest once he starts crying.
That's the fun of having our baby. Together, we'll do everything, but...
This one you are saying but. What's the but?
If it gets too loud, I'll leave you two to yourselves. You know I need to always go to work.
I also need to go to work. Have you forgotten?
You don't need to go to work right now, Isabel. I hold the company down and you sort out yourself and the baby at home.
Frank.
I don't support it, Isabel. You stay at home with the baby. If you must work from home, my love. But right now, Junior needs mommy at home.
I don't know if I want to be a stay-at-home mom, Frank. I love working.
You stay at home for now because our baby needs you. Have you heard from Sophia?
No, I haven't. She must have arrived at Dubai though, but I'll call later.
I can't believe that I lost Diane the way I did. She has left me for a while and still hasn't called me or reached out to me. Does this mean that she really means it this time around? That we are not going to be together anymore? Or is this all part of the plan? I think she has also changed her number as well. Damn, can't believe that this is happening to me. No, I can't bear this loss of Diane. I need to have her back in my life. She can't just leave me like this.
Hello, my darling Sophie.
Mommy, I was just about to call you. I just got home.
Just get to hear, my darling. How was your trip? I hope you're not so tired.
Mommy, I'm not too tired. I'm just fine, ma.
I am glad to hear that. I miss you already and now I wish you stay behind.
I miss you too, Mom. But not to worry. I'll come back soon.
Soon, okay? But hope not too soon, Sophie. I think you should have stayed over at Dubai for now at least.
Sounds like you don't want me coming back home, Mom. Is that it?
Sophie, you know that the doors will always be open for you whenever you want to come home. You are always welcome to come home.
Thank you, Mom. Now that I'm here, I think I'll just focus on furthering my studies the more.
That sounds like a great idea. I will send you more money to your account so you will be more comfortable over there.
Mommy, the money you gave me while leaving is more than enough for me. You don't need to do any other thing, ma.
Well, I will. I need you to be very comfortable over there and get the best thing. You know how I can be. Well, what about this man you mentioned to me?
Which man are you referring to?
The one who has been all sweet to you over there.
I've not seen him, Mom. And for now, I think I'll just be by myself.
Don't be by yourself for too long, my darling. I need you to allow others into your life and to also get married like your sister.
Mom, I have to go now. We'll talk later.
I know it's because of the marriage stuff I mentioned. Well, do take good care of yourself and say hello to him for me.
Please send my love to
He looks just like Frank. Look at his cute little eyes.
Yes, Mom. That's what I also see whenever I look at his cute eyes.
It's a beautiful thing to have a baby, Isabel, and you don't have to worry on anything. This baby is yours, but I know you will have yours too.
I hope that I also have mine, Ma.
Delays happen at times, Isabel. You know that's right. Like your mom, she waited for 7 years before having you.
7 years seems like a very long time, Ma. I don't want to wait that long before I have my own baby in my hands.
You've got Junior here. He's your son.
He will grow up knowing that I'm not his mother, Ma. As I promised my sister that I won't make the same mistake that my mom made.
He's your son, Isabel. It doesn't matter, and if you like, you can decide not to let him know about Sophie. Who knows, she might never come back home.
I hope she doesn't, and I don't mean this for any bad reason.
You don't need to explain yourself to me, Isabel. All I want you to do is to make sure that you treat my grandson right. That's all I want from you.
I'll do that, Ma. I promised Sophie already, and I intend to keep my words.
You should promise yourself and not Sophie. Promise yourself that you will take good care of him and love him regardless of anything.
Okay, Ma.
Sophie ought to move on with her life. She has always been ambitious. She should continue in that light and enjoy the whole life that comes with it. She doesn't need a baby in her life right now.
My little Junior, oh, how I miss you so much. I miss your tiny cry and your cute little smile that reminds me of Frank. I should have ended up with your father.
My darling Sophie, you're back already.
Yes, I'm back. How did you know I'm back? Or do you come here every day knocking?
I placed a spy at your house to watch and tell me whenever he notices you're back.
You placed a spy? Come on, Williams. You've got to be kidding.
I'm not kidding. I guess you'll come back to town and not tell me about it. Typically of you, and you just did it.
I was going to call you.
When was that going to happen, ma'am? You've spent how many days now and you've not even given me a beep message?
I had a lot in my head that I had to clear first.
Oh, what happened, Sophie? Your stomach. Where is the baby?
The baby isn't here.
Please don't tell me you lost the baby. I'm not sure my heart can take it either.
I didn't lose the baby, Williams. He's fine and he's a cute little boy.
Where is he then? Cause I don't see any baby things around the whole house.
Do you need to see baby stuff around to know that there is a baby here?
First time mothers are usually a mess. They must definitely leave a clue that there is a baby around. So where is this cute boy?
He's with my sister Isabel. I left him for her.
Why is that so? Why would you leave your baby behind?
A long story, Williams, but believe me when I say I felt it was the right thing to do.
I heard that a little boy is at home with you.
News fly around really fast, don't you agree, Edward? I mean, no one even knows the whole story as we try to make the birth of Junior as discreet as ever.
My mom knows almost everything that goes on in this town as much as your mom.
How do you even get the news? Do you know that my mom swore not to tell anyone?
I have no idea, man. But tell me, how did you do it?
It wasn't so easy, man. We all pleaded with Sophie to let us have Junior here with us. She was reluctant at first, but she agreed to it eventually.
It mustn't be so easy for her own son.
It wasn't an easy decision, that's something I'm sure of. But she can still have other children, unlike Isabel. We are not sure she will have kids.
What? Are you for real?
Yes, from all the tests we've been running, man, we've not gotten any positive news.
This mustn't have been easy for Isabel. You know Sophie is having your baby.
I know, and that's why we all reached this decision to have the baby given to her. Sophie can still have other children if she decides to.
Yeah, that's true. But did you two get cozy? Or
I will never do that to Isabel. All the love I've had for Sophie are all in the past.
we both know that's not totally true, but I won't argue with you. Well, I've got some great news to share with you, man.
I love the sound of great news, so spill.
Diane is having my baby.
Wow, congratulations, man. I'm so happy for you. This is indeed great news.
I've long been gone from home. I think it's time I go back and meet my Edward. I know that he must have definitely missed me so much. I wonder if he waited for me and refused to get married again. Edward, my baby, I am coming back for you. I have stayed away for too long, but I'm coming back home this time around. Let me see what Miss Edward will do about it. Oh, darling, I can't pick your call right now, but not to worry. I'll pay you all a visit very soon, and my visit will soon cause a lot of chaos.
She's not picking up, man.
Guy, just try to be calm. I'm sure you're making a mistake.
She's the one. I swear it was Ariel that just called me now. She's the one that called me.
Edward, you're imagining stuff, I'm serious.
Stop telling me that I'm imagining things. It was her voice I heard now. She's the one that called, Frank. I'm not lying to you.
How can you prove this? We also have body bond and the burial, so
I know, right? It doesn't make sense to me too.
Exactly my point, Edward. It doesn't make sense. I know you miss her and all that, but I thought you've moved on.
I've moved on, but I thought it was her voice. I think she called me.
Maybe someone else called you and you assume it's her voice. People can have similar voices. We both know this to be true.
I know that's true. I just thought she was the one that called. But why isn't this person picking the call? I bet their voices are just familiar.
We are celebrating your unborn son, Edward. Let's keep the mood that way.
I know, and believe me when I say I'm excited about my unborn son. I can't wait for him, or should I say her.
We'll make a marriage pact, man.
I know you've got to be kidding with the statement you just made now.
What if I'm serious about it? Wouldn't it be nice if my son gets married to your daughter, or you wouldn't allow it?
I won't make any engagement between our kids. I think if they're adults and they think they want to marry each other, that's fine with me. But other than that, no.
Come on, Edward, let's do this. My son will love your daughter, believe me.
I'm not going to play same stuff my mom played with my life on my kids. Hell no, I won't do that. You better not do that to your son as well. He doesn't deserve that.
I know, and you know that I was kidding.
I know you are kidding, but it would have been a great idea in another world where marriage pacts can be broken.
My darling Edward, I knew you would know that I am the one. Well, don't worry, darling. I will soon be back and we will both have ourselves to each other. And I promise you that your mom will also pay Dolly for this that she has done to us. We have stayed too long away from each other. Now I am coming back to the estate. Not as Ariel, but Miss Rita, the multi-billionaire.
I can't believe that you left your son behind for your sister.
What was I to do, Williams? Take my son and live with him? Everyone wanted me to leave him. They all wanted Junior to stay behind.
I can only imagine how you must have felt leaving your son behind and coming here without him. You know, I imagined that you come with him.
I also imagined that. But I can still have other kids. But we are not sure Isabel can have children of her own.
You're a strong woman, Sophie, and you are definitely loving, my dear, compassionate and caring. Tell me why I won't love you, my dear.
Oh, please, keep your sweet words to yourself. I don't really need it.
So now that you are back to Dubai, are you ready for a tour to see the whole city and get to know it?
I think I might be interested in that. I want something or anything to take my mind off my son for now.
Your mind will always be drawn to him, but I'm sure he's in good hands with your sis.
He's in the best hands and I can always go and see him whenever I like. It's not like I gifted them my son. No, he's my son forever and I plan to be part of his life.
You made that clear to me already.
So why do you say you cook for me something special to welcome me back?
Does this mean you are craving my food? I'm a good chef, I guess.
No, you are not a good chef, Williams. Believe me when I say this, you are not. It's just that I'm really hungry and I want home-cooked meal.
I'm a good chef, Sophie. I know you won't ask for my food unless I'm really good at what I cook. So all these months, you were lying to me that it was the baby cravings that made you eat my food.
You give yourself too much credit, Williams.
I'm a great chef, but before I cook, what did you bring for me from home?
I didn't have time to pack or pick anything. I just wanted to leave there as soon as I dropped off my son.
I'm still wondering why you did that when you know that you still wanted him around.
Let's talk on something else, like the food you are going to cook and the places we are going to visit.
Should I call the number again? Or is Frank right that I'm just imagining stuffs? I know I saw her body with my eyes, but this voice just brings back so much memories to my mind. Ariel, I wish you didn't have to die.
You're finally home, my love.
Yeah, I had a long day at the office. I had to hang out with Frank. We had some stuff we had to sort out.
Okay, aren't you coming to bed, my love? I miss you next to me.
I'll get in bed. I just need to sort out some stuffs here.
You brought some work from the office again? Come on, Edward, you weren't to do that.
I know, but I tell you, it's just a little work I brought from the office. I'll soon be done.
Come to bed, Edward. I want you in bed. Your baby wants you too.
I promise you that I will come to bed now. Let me first get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Let me go and help you get some food to eat.
No, I know you are tired, Diane. Just rest in bed. I'll be with you shortly.
Don't stay for too long, Edward. I need you in bed.
Don't stay for too long, Edward. I need you in bed, baby.
Is everything okay, Edward? Baby, did you hear what I said?
Yes, I'm coming.
What's wrong with him? He looked like he was lost for a moment.
Baby, you don't need to cook anything for me. I'm not hungry, my dear.
We both know that you're hungry, so stop turning down my offer to cook for you and accept it, my love. Should I make the food for you the way you like it?
Please, do you know how I love it really spicy?
You don't need to tell me anything. I know how to cook it to your taste.
I've missed you so much, Ariel. I thought you had left me.
I thought you had also left me, Edward. All these years I've been here waiting for you.
I never left you, Ariel. I thought you were dead. I thought you died.
I also thought you died, but here we are together, my love. Me and you, and I am never leaving. Promise me that you are never leaving me.
I'm never leaving, Ariel. I promise you. I'm never leaving you.
Edward, what are you doing here with the cooker on?
I saw her. I thought...
Is everything okay, son? What did you see? What did you see?
Mom, did Ariel... Never mind, Mom. I was trying to get some food to eat.
So you are cooking or what? Cause the gas is still turned on. What are you doing?
That was a mistake, Mom. We both know that I can't cook.
So why did you turn on the gas and put a pot on fire? What are you even cooking inside the pot?
Mom, don't open it, please. I'm sure that they made some messy stuff inside the pot.
You came just in time, Diane. Would you believe that your husband Edward is preparing the food? Can you open the pot and check what he's cooking for us?
Please don't open the pot, Diane. You two should just go back to your rooms and sleep. I'll find myself something to eat.
Good afternoon, ma.
You're welcome. How may I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Joey's office. He ought to sign some documents for me.
You're from where? I don't think I've seen your face before.
I am from Mr. Edward's office.
Yes. I remember Joey mentioned to me that there's some unfinished business here with Mr. Edward. Don't worry, I'll complete the whole paperwork.
Please, can you point me to his office? I was sent to complete this with him.
Mr. Joey is absent today. I'm the one you have to work with, Mr. What?
I am Mr. Austin.
Mr. Austin, please do have your seat. Austin? That sounds really familiar. Austin.
Have we met before, ma'am?
I don't think so, but your name just rings a bell. Let's complete this transfer. So Mr. Edward wants to make some transfer to my husband.
The transfer has been done already. Just documentation that's left.
All of this for formality's sake. I don't believe they still want to document stuff. Well, I won't take much of your time on this, so not to worry.
Wait up, Diana.
What do you want with me, Elijah? I've told you that it's over, and I mean it that it's over.
I saw you coming out from the hospital. What did you go to do there?
What kind of dumb question is that, Elijah? I also saw you there, but did I ask what you went to do there? Did I?
I'm only asking because I care about you. I still love you.
Keep your care and your love to yourself. I don't need it. Elijah, why don't you listen?
I don't know why you're treating me this way, Diane. Is this all part of the plan?
What plan are you talking about?
I know very well that you remember the plan. Diana, just tell me this is one of the plans. Please, just tell me.
Elijah, we are done and over. Please, why don't you get this? Why are you making it hard for me? Why are you doing this?
I love you, Diana. I love you.
Why do you keep screaming this out? Do you know how lucky I am that Edward didn't tell his mom about us? Do you know what would have happened to me? My family.
Fine. Edward found out and that's why you're acting this way to me. I get that. But this time, I promise that I'll be more careful.
Elijah, I can't do this. I am sorry.
I'll be more careful, Diana. I know the reason you're acting this way to me is because of the money Edward is giving to your family, and I understand that. But please, let's keep seeing. Let's keep up the plan.
I don't have anything more to say, Elijah.
Tell me you no longer love me, Diana. Say you no longer love me.
What does it change, Elijah? Even if I love you, what does it change? What? See, I'm going to be with Edward no matter what. And I'm doing this for my family. You should move on with your life. Move on. Get a lovely lady and build something real.
Are you really telling me this, Diana? After all these years?
This is the best thing to do, Elijah. Believe me. Move on. I'm sure there is a lady out there who will love you and cherish you.
Don't tell me you're not in the office, Frank.
Why? What's wrong?
I sent Austin with the documents. You know no one is meant to know about those transfers and shares I bought in your name.
I told you that Joey is as discreet as ever. You don't have anything to worry about, believe me. No one will know about the shares.
I still wish you were in the office, Frank. You told me you weren't going anywhere today.
You've got nothing to worry about, Edward. Stop worrying so much.
Hey guys, Sir Edward, everything has been completed, sir.
Don't tell me you always call him sir in the office.
Don't mind him, Frank. He's only doing this because you are here. He calls me by my name in the office.
So how did it go with Joey?
I didn't meet Joey. The paperwork was done by Mrs. Isabel.
Isabel did it. Oh, okay. Well, Edward, everything has been sorted out, right?
What was I just saying on this between both of us, man?
You don't have anything to worry on, man. She won't say a thing about it. I'm even surprised she's in the office. She ought to be at home. Did you see Gina there?
No, your son wasn't there.
I'm counting on you, Frank, on this. I hope no words get out.
Hey, big sis, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. And you, Isabel? How are you? And how's Junior?
I'm fine and Junior is fine. He sends his big hello to you from here.
I'm glad to hear you are both fine.
I'm so sorry I've not called you since the last time we spoke. I've been really busy.
I know, sis. I've also been touring around the whole Dubai. It's been crazy since me and Williams together.
Are you two now a couple? Please don't say no.
Kind of. We're kind of dating though. And I think I like him.
But you don't love him yet? Am I right?
Yeah, I like him. I might love him, Sophia, but I've not told him about it yet.
What are you waiting for, sis? I'm sure he's told you how he feels about you already.
He has, but I haven't said anything yet. I'm still kind of observing him.
You don't need to observe him anymore. Do you know how long you've been observing him? Come on, sis, don't lose this good man.
I've had you. Well, speaking of him, is he already? We're going on a date.
I'm going to call you late to hear all about this date. Do take care and greet him for me.
I'll talk to you later. Love you, sis. Say hello to Frank for me.
Sure, and please have fun, Sophie. Have fun.
The view from here is really something. Williams, this is lovely.
Now, hope you believe me when I say you were missing out on the whole stuff here, sitting at home and just being bored.
I wasn't bored, Williams. My life looked boring when you came into it.
It was boring. Thanks to me, you now have a fun-filled life, Sophie Potter.
You love taking credit for stuff you didn't do. My life has been really interesting without you in it, Williams. And it's still fun right now. Actually, I'm the one who added more fun to your life. Don't you agree?
Fine. If you want to take the credit, no problem on that.
I am taking credit for that. If not for me, you'll still be a man on the street stalking down every new lady who comes over to Dubai.
Aww, do you think of me that way? A stalker of every woman?
Sounds just like you.
Sophie, will you allow me to stalk you for the rest of my life? Will you allow me to be the man that will always be right next to you?
What are you trying to do, Williams? Because I'm not getting it.
I'm asking you to marry me, Sophie. We've been in a relationship for some months now, and I think it's time we step things up. This time around, marry me.
Don't you think we're rushing things?
We aren't rushing things, Sophie. I want to be your man. If you let me, I promise to do things right with you and love you with every passing seconds.
Mommy, you won't believe what happened today.
What is it, my darling? What happened? Is everything okay?
Mommy, Williams proposed to me. He asked me to marry him.
Oh my God! This is a great news, my love. I hope you accepted his proposal. Please tell me you said yes to him.
Yes, Mom, I said yes to him.
Oh my darling, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you. But Mom, I think it's all happening too fast.
What? So fast about everything. Don't you love this man?
I love him, Mom. It's just that I want to be sure I'm making the right decision.
You are making the right decision, Sophie. You don't know how happy I am right now. This means we have got a wedding to plan.
Yes, Mom, we do. But there is something else, Mom. The wedding is going to be simple. And you are all coming over here for the wedding.
Sophie, Dubai wedding. That sounds just right. A wedding in Dubai.
I hope you don't have any issues with the wedding being in Dubai.
Darling, anywhere you decide to have your wedding, that's fine with me. You know that I will make sure that I am present as well as your sis.
I know, Mom. Thank you.
I need you to call me on a video call. I want to see you and Williams. I need to see you both together.
I'll do that tomorrow, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
Congratulations once again, my love. I'm going to share this news with Isabel. I'm sure she will be really excited to hear this.
I'll call her soon.
Don't tell me you've told everyone about the proposal already.
I haven't, Williams, but I will soon let the whole people in my town know about it.
Who is there?
Open the door, Elijah. It's me.
Diane, what are you doing here? Sorry, I mean welcome.
I was wrong to have spoken the way I did to you out there.
I know you were acting all along. Oh babe, do you know how I felt thinking that I've lost you? Like, it's just made me a mess of myself.
Elijah, please allow me to finish what I'm saying. I wasn't acting out on nothing that I did out there. I was being real and serious on me not being interested in this.
Come on, Diana. Just come out of this pretense. It's just me and you here, and I know no one followed you over here.
Elijah, you will always be special to me. I will always cherish you.
I will also always cherish you, but I need you here with me. I'm dying without you by my side. I miss our moments together.
Elijah, I came here to beg you to please stay away from me. I'm begging of you. Stop all of this. Stop all of this stalking acts, following me all around and telling me you love me publicly. Please stop it.
Is this why you came over to my house?
As annoying as it sounds, yes, this is why I came over. I need you to move on, Elijah. Please move on.
Come closer to me, baby. We both know that you have missed me and that Edward isn't treating you right. I know you don't even love him.
Elijah, please stay away from me. If you ever truly loved me like you claim, you will do this for me and not ruin everything.
What did she go and do there?
I have no idea, Edward, but it's been a long time since she last went there.
Do you think they are both having an affair together again?
There's no indications of that, man. She didn't even spend up to 5 minutes there.
5 minutes? Do you know the kind of stuff that might have happened within 5 minutes? They could have done stuffs together.
I know, but none of that happened, man. I'm sure she went there for a purpose.
What purpose could that be? Look at these pictures over here.
Man, this is the first time in a very long time. I just wanted you to know about it. I just hope you don't make an issue about this because I hear Elijah has been trying to get her to talk to him all this while.
What does he want to tell her? I still don't get why she went to see him.
If she goes there again, we can make an issue of it. But right now, I suggest you are quiet about it and watch how it all unfolds.
Sure, that sounds like a great idea. I will do that so we can get her red-handed.
I noticed some kind of large project has been ongoing from in downtown. Are you aware?
I'm not. You know I don't have any business with downtown anymore. That place only brings back a lot of memories.
Well, seems like someone in the estate is building something large over there.
Mommy, she also called me and told me all about the proposal. I'm so happy for her.
We all have a wedding to plan.
We do, Mom, but she said something on the wedding not taking place here.
Yes, but I have not agreed to it yet. It's something we will talk about. As a porter, she should come here and let us have the wedding in the estate.
I tried to talk her to it too, but she said whatever she and William agrees on, she'll let us know about it.
I want the wedding to be grand. We have not had a grand wedding for some time now. We should have one that will call the attention of a lot of people.
Grand weddings. It's been a long time, Mom. I think most people are just keeping it simple.
I know, but I want Sophie's own to be grand.
Whatever she decides on, Mom, I'm definitely going to be her bridesmaid.
Of course you will. You just have to convince her to have the wedding here.
Or we might all have to go over there for the wedding.
I hope she changed her mind about that. How's everything with my grandson?
Everything is fine, Mom. He's a cry baby. Whenever he's hungry or craving for attention, like to be carried, he would cry out his eyes.
It reminds me of you. You are also like that, Isabel. Always crying and wanting me to carry you in your arms all day long.
Did you hire a nanny for me?
I didn't. I was going to take care of my daughter by myself, just like I did with Sophie.
Mommy, I don't feel too comfortable. I feel like puking.
What did you take before coming here?
Frank's mom has been making some herbs for me to take. She says it will boost my fertility. It's so bitter.
I don't support all of these stuffs. And what about Frank? What does he say about this?
He isn't aware, Mom, and he can't be aware as I can't tell him about it.
Hello, Mom, you're back early from your outing.
And you're back late. I thought you went out with the maid.
Yes, ma, I did, but I couldn't find her as I was done with my shopping.
You're shopping? I don't see you with any shopping bag, Diane. And where did you even go shopping today?
We went to the market, Mom.
I saw you at downtown, Diane. Was that where you went shopping today? You are trying to lie to me already. I'm just curious to know what you were doing there in downtown. So why don't you tell me what you were shopping in the residential area?
I wasn't shopping, ma. I went to see a friend over there.
Good. I'm glad you didn't lie to me. Well, I don't like you visiting downtown. That's not a place for a queen, my love. You shouldn't be there. Do you know the kind of danger you put yourself in by visiting there?
You're right, ma. I am sorry I went over there. I just wanted to check my friend.
Cut off whatsoever ties you have with that friend. I don't want to see you there again.
Yes, ma.
Now quickly go and take your bath to wash off all the whole stink of downtown from your body. I don't want my grandson smelling of downtown.
My mom is asking that we bring the wedding to the estate.
I hope you told her that we've made up our mind and we are having it here.
I haven't told her yet. I feel we should do it at the estate as well, and not here.
Come on, baby. We can't have the wedding there. We ought to have it here. Remember we said we want it really simple. No much crowds.
I know, but we can have a simple wedding in the estate.
Your mom didn't sound that way on the phone. I could still remember the enthusiasm in her voice on how she wants us to have a wedding everyone will remember.
My mom can be like that.
We are starting our lives afresh, together. Me and you, baby. All these decisions should be made by us, not influenced by someone's decision, don't you think?
I know, but I also want to have my wedding there in the estate.
I want our wedding here, baby. Why the sudden change of heart? Don't tell me that you're already letting your mom influence our plan.
Whatever you say, Williams.
If we have the wedding at the estate, most of my family members won't show up. But I know that if we have it here, your family will come over here. They have the funds to travel over here, so make it easy for them.
What if I fund the flight tickets of 5 members of your family to come over?
You know that I won't take your money, Sophie. I want us to have this wedding to my taste. Sorry, to our taste. We're the ones that truly matter in the decision-making process.
Did Sophie call you, Frank?
No, she didn't. I don't even remember the last time we spoke on phone.
That doesn't sound too good. I thought you two used to call each other.
You know we don't call each other Isabel, but is everything okay with her?
She's getting married, Frank.
Married? Getting married to who?
To someone she loves, Williams. You don't know him, but we already started making plans for the wedding, and it's going to be really grand. I thought she told you about it.
We've not been talking. This comes off as a surprise if I'm being sincere.
I know, right? But it's about time she settles down with a man and starts a family of her own before chasing her dreams.
What about her master's program?
She said that will be after the marriage. Anyways, I think you should call her to congratulate her.
I'll do that. Where's the wedding taking place? In this estate?
It's taking place in Dubai. They both decided on having a small quiet party with just few guests and will be in attendance.
Traveling now is not a good option. I'm sure you heard about the weather.
I know, but hopefully the wedding date will be a great day with clear weather.
I'm surprised Sophie is getting married. How long has she known this man? Do you even know him?
I've spoken to him on phone and he's a really cool person. Don't tell me you're wondering why she accepted this proposal.
Welcome, baby. How was your day at work today? I hope it was fine.
My day was good. How was yours?
It was okay. Just went to the hospital to have my regular checkups and it was good. Our baby is growing very well.
That's nice. But Diane, I have a question to ask you. What were you doing downtime?
Did your mom tell you about this?
That doesn't answer the question, Diane. What were you doing downtown?
I went to see Elijah. He was bugging me all around, always trying to talk to me whenever he sees me, and he keeps telling me stuff that he shouldn't say to me.
You went to see Elijah in his house.
I know you don't like the sound of that, but believe me that I only went to ward him off my back. It's disturbing me a lot. You can ask the servants if you don't believe me.
Why are you going to tell me he was disturbing you?
Because I thought he would stop it, but I don't know why he keeps trying to disturb me every now and then, even when I made it clear to him that I'm no longer interested.
I want to believe what you are saying.
Believe me, Edward, I am not lying to you. Believe me on this. I have nothing to do with Elijah anymore. It's all in the past.
Are you sure about this, Diane?
I am not lying to you. What will I be doing with Elijah when I have you in my life?
I also don't know, cause I thought we were both trying to make our marriage work.
We are, Edward, and I'm putting my best in this. I'm not doing anything to jeopardize this, to ruin this beautiful home we are building.
And neither am I, Diane. I'm putting my best in this. I know I might be all busy at work, but I'm doing all this for us, for you and our baby.
I know, but I don't like it when you work too late and not come to bed.
I'll come to bed tonight. I'm not even working at home today, so don't worry, I'm all yours, my love. But
I won't see Elijah behind your back, and I will let you know if he keeps bothering me.
I can send some people over to his house to warn him seriously this time.
That won't be necessary, but if he doesn't listen, I'll consider your option.
I love you, Diane.
What? What did you say?
I know you heard me the first time, but I'll say it one more time. I love you, Diane.
I can't believe you just said these words to me. Do you know how long I've waited for you to say these words to me?
I know, and I must applaud you, Diane. You are a very patient woman, and you deserve all the love that you are getting from me. Please, give me a kiss.
It feels good to be back here. This is what home looks like. Now let me see what happens with my company in downtown. And Madam Edward, I am coming for you.
I thought you won't come with the marks tonight.
Why would you think so? Remember you said you don't want to see me or know who I am anymore.
When did I ever say that? Are you sure I said that, Austin?
Yes, you did. The day you broke my heart to fulfill your mom's wishes by accepting Frank Olivia's proposal. I'm sure you clearly remember that day.
That's so true, Austin. I remember now. But despite the fact that I married Frank, you are still here with me, Austin. Why?
I asked myself the same question. Why are you still seeing Isabel, Austin?
That's because you understood the situation I was in. Anyways, I met someone few days ago with the same name like you. He works with Edward, the royal Edward, and...
You thought I was the one, if your mysterious lover.
Were you the one, Austin? Were you the one that came over to my office?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Isabella, but don't worry about seeing me or knowing who I am. When I'm ready to reveal myself, I'll do that.
Very well. I'll wait for that day to come. Anyways, I've got good news to share with you. Sophie is getting married to a Dubai lover.
Wow, that's great news. I guess this means she wouldn't be coming back home for Junior.
I hope so. And with the wedding plans almost completed, I think she won't come home.
Where is the wedding taking place?
Over there in Dubai. Turns out she's not getting married to a wealthy guy, but an average class man. Can you believe this?
That doesn't sound like Sophie. She'd never stoop so low for an average man.
Well, she's going after her happiness, Austin, and mom fully supports her on this decision. I mean, we all totally support her on this.
I hope you're going to be in attendance of the wedding in Dubai. I have heard so many things about there that I wish I would be able to go there.
Why can't you go over there, Austin? The flight tickets aren't so expensive.
Let's say it's not part of my important to-do list at the moment.
Isabel told me about your upcoming wedding and I wanted to wish you well.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Frank.
But why didn't you tell me about it? I mean, we've been chatting for some days now, but you didn't even think to tell me.
It skips my mind, Frank. Do forgive me. I hope you're coming for my wedding.
The weather is really bad and I don't think it's safe for anyone to take the planes now.
That's true. I've been watching the news and reading on plane crashes.
Yeah, so that's why we might not be in attendance unless the wedding date is moved up.
The wedding's date is fixed, Frank. Nothing is going to change that.
I'm curious though, do you love this man, Sophie, and how long have you both known yourself that you're already jumping into marriage?
How long did you know my sister that you decided to marry her, Frank?
You know this is totally different, Sophie. I've known Isabel since when we were kids.
I knew you were going to answer that way, and it's not surprising. But you know what I mean. Like, for how long did you know her after I left that you decided to marry her so fast?
Sophie, I'm only asking this question because I care for you and want you to be happy.
I'm happy, Frank. You don't need to bother about my happiness. Worry about something else. Worry about Isabella's happiness.
I wish you the best concerning your wedding. I hope he loves you and treats you right.
Thank you, Frank.
I hope you know that you are worth more than rubies, Sophie. I only wish you never left the estate.
I also wish that, Frank, but we are past that now. You're happily married, and I'm also getting married soon.
I love you, Sophie, and I wanted to build a home with you.
I also wanted that, Frank, but what's the need of crying over spilled milk? Please, send my love to Junior and Isabella.
Ma, your breakfast is ready. Everything cost about.
Just add the bill to my previous bills. I will sort everything out when I come downstairs.
Is there anything else you need me to get for you, ma?
There's something familiar about your face. I think I've seen you before.
I don't think so, ma. I have lived all my life here in downtown. I've never left the country.
I remember you now. Ain't you Diane's friend, Elijah?
Yes, I am the one, ma. Are you a friend of Diane?
Look at my face and tell me if you can recognize me.
Ma, I don't recognize you. I've never seen you before. I'm sure of this.
That's exactly the same way everyone looks at me without recognizing me. And that's because my identity is now lost. But I'll find it back.
I don't understand what you're saying, ma.
Elijah, I am about to disclose an information to you. But you have to promise me that you won't tell anyone about this.
I won't, ma'am.
If you're able to keep your mouth shut about this, I'll make you a wealthy man before I go back to London.
I won't say a word, ma. I promise to keep my mouth shut.
My name is Ariel. I am Edward's lover, the one who was thought to be dead.
What? But...
I am Ariel, Elijah. I remember the night Edward sent you over to the house to look for me. You told me how lucky I was to have a man who loves me. Do you remember me now?
What the? You look so different, Ariel. You don't look one bit like the lady I saw back then.
After the whole examinations we did, I discovered that the results are different.
What does this mean, doctor? Am I fine?
You are fine, ma, but the possibility of you having a baby is very slim. I'm sorry.
But I've been taking all the medications. I didn't miss a single day.
I know, and I will still encourage you to keep taking the drugs. A miracle can happen.
Can't believe this, Dr. Matt. What other options do I have now?
We can still keep trying the IVF. Maybe we will get lucky with one of it.
My husband won't support this decision on the IVF. Can we do something else?
A surrogate might be lucky to work, but that's if you're willing to try again. But I'm not even sure you will meet with success in this, because your eggs are weak to even guarantee success. Remember the last lady we used?
I remember. I guess I'm going to be childless then.
Too early to make a final conclusion. All I'll say is that you keep up with the drugs. We never can tell what will happen at the end of it.
I wish I didn't have to go to work today. I just want to be in bed and spend the whole day with you, my love.
Sounds like a great idea that I wouldn't say no to, believe me.
But I can't do that, as I need to be in office on time today. I'm having some important meetings, and I know you have things which you want to do at home.
What can I possibly want to do at home other than watch movies, take little strolls?
You can do whatever you want, but don't you visit downtown or Elijah?
Yes, my lord.
You mentioned something on my mom being aware of your visit to downtown.
Yeah, wasn't she the one that told you about my visit to downtown? Or do you have spies all around that are watching my every movement?
I don't have any spies watching you. Mom was the one that told me. I was just trying to pull a stunt on you.
Come back to bed, baby, please.
If I stay in bed with you, I will end up not doing anything at the end of the day, and I will have to bring extra work home, which means no time for you.
Oh, Edward, you need an assistant. I keep telling you this.
You could be my assistant after you have our child. You can even consider having an online class on business. Let's see how well you will do.
Oh my, are you serious, darling? Like I'll work in the company?
I'm serious, but first, you've got to know about business. We'll talk more on this later.
I woke up in the hospital and the doctor told me the news that my face and almost every part of my body was burnt. I couldn't even bear to look at the mirror.
Oh my, I can only imagine how terrible this must have felt for you.
Well, Miss Edwards came to the room and she had asked them to keep me. And she and I struck a deal that she was going to take care of my health bills, but I'll never come back to the estate.
What? She asked you not to ever come back here?
She did, but she was foolish enough to think that I'll ever listen to her and not come back here. This is kind of where I grew up on my own, with my friends and family. This is my home.
You look so different, Ariel, and it's obvious from all the looks that you are wealthy.
She gave me 6 million to move on with my life. Can you believe that she's willing to give me such amount of money, even after putting the plastic surgery?
She must definitely not want you around her son anymore.
Well, that's a problem because I'm going to be so around Edward. I want to see what she's going to do about it this time around.
I'm still shocked by this news you are telling me. I can't believe it.
I know, right? But that's my story. So how's everything going on here? I need details, and definitely with Edward.
Things has been going normal here. Everything's smooth, but now we have a new company downtown. A very large company that everyone downtown is trying to get a job with.
Did you also apply?
Yes, I did, but I don't think they will choose me.
Congratulations, Elijah. You've been hired to be my personal assistant.
Excuse me, but I don't understand what you said, man.
That's my company, Elijah. And I said you've been hired. Or don't you want a job?
What? You are the one who built the company? Oh my. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Just like I said, if you can keep your mouth shut, you can make a lot of money here. But if you decide to be a loose mouth, I won't think twice to remove you out of the picture.
I will not say a word, ma. I promise.
What about Edward and Diane? Let me guess, they're both married.